welcome back to the show. Just hanging out here. We have some boots along with Jimbo here of Precision Ski. Good morning, sir. How you doing?
Brand new models.
Some brand new models, yeah, especially in the front row, right?
No doubt.
Some high-tech stuff we're looking at. So tell me about, first of all, though, the conditions out there are just amazing with all this snow. Phenomenal. That's right.
What are we doing here?
What are we doing? Well, the lifts aren't operating, so I'm not.
Oh, okay. There we go.
I don't know about
okay,
you. I don't want to skin up. I want to wait till they're actually turning to get me up there. So conserve a little energy. So, but on a day like today, though, what would you recommend to get on in terms of skis and like a wax?
Well, you know, skis that are pleasantly plump, you know, a little bit wider underfoot.
Pleasantly plump, yeah.
85, 90, 95, 100, 105 millimeters, depends on where you ski. If you like to do exploring, go off the prepared trails, a little bit wider ski gives you some advantage there in that it floats a little bit more easily in the powder. A lot of the new skis have some rocker shapes built into them, and that also helps you know, the skis to climb up out of the snow, or if you're in uneven terrain, you know, absorb some of the shock. And you know, waxing's a must today. I mean, because you're hoping to do some gliding.
That's right.
In the snow, it just makes the whole deal easier.
Certainly.
You know, if your skis have less resistance, it's easier to turn them. Turning in the powder is what it's all about.
That's what it's about. Is right. That's how you're going to have fun.
Yeah.
Now back to the boots here that you brought in. Tell me about what you were thinking with this whole display here. Because we have some.
Yeah,
there's some outdated stuff here.
There's some real vintage equipment here. You know, this is from the 1960s and 50s thereabouts. You know, this was the first series of boots that, I mean, still leather. Like hiking boots.
Right.
And the predecessors to this boot, you know, had laces, and they looked just like hiking boots, and you know, skied just like hiking boots. You know, not a whole lot there, but they had a lacing system. You could tighten them up.
Well, and it's what's interesting to see is that the buckle system is not too far off of what we see today.
Not a lot of different from what we see today. Although here, you know, on this little tiny boot, you know, look, they were able to crowd 5 buckles on here, and you know, you might recognize this name here, Dynafit. You know, a strong manufacturer in backcountry skiing today. You know, and equipment. So
neat to see.
And then, you know, what collection wouldn't be complete without some sort of a rear loader? You know, the rear entry boots made it easy to get in, easy to get out.
Yeah, what's going on there?
Easy to walk in. You know, the skier just had to open up a buckle like this, and the whole back of the boot opens up. Your foot slides in, and you know, the manufacturers remember some of the things about what the market likes about different boots. You know?
Certainly.
This was a boot easy to get into, easy to get out of. Feel the weight of the boot, though. It's like,
whoa,
it's a
yeah,
heavy
that
boot.
It makes just walking difficult.
So, you know, a little bit more recently, maybe not quite as old as that boot. Along came Scott boots. These were popular back in the 60s and 70s. And super light. So the manufacturers remembered, okay, heavy boots, you know, that's a lot of work for people. Super light, only one buckle here to close the thing.
So it looks like, though, thinner material then to make it lighter, and that means less support on it.
Right,
exactly.
You're
taking a lot of the good and the bad.
And on the inside, you know, these had like a rubber, just a solid rubber liner. Oh, wow. And you used a little roto tool, and you carved away, you know, pressure points, and did a lot of custom fitting with the boot, you know, that old. But, you know, speaking of support, you know, the manufacturers, you know, always like to explore the upper limits, and here was a boot that the support came right up to your knee, just about.
Just about is right.
I think all that's missing from that boot is a little headrest, you know, and lumbar support.
Yeah, even this back strap here going on, and then of course, you know, a little bit more of a tradition. Well, this looks more like, you know, snowboard bindings here.
Yeah, somewhat.
You've certainly seen some cross adaptation with the features on it, and that is just something that.
And you know, we just recently had.
I'm glad that's not where the industry headed.
Yeah. You know, recently we had the ski show down in Denver and the On Snow demo show out in Copper, and the manufacturers were able to sport their new refinements, and
right.
you know, you can
Yeah, for
tell
what's
that
coming out next winter.
they've learned from the past. You know, like with boots like this, super lightweight.
Super lightweight.
One of the things that is
Yeah.
more and more prevalent on a lot of boots is a mechanic here in the back called touring.
Yep.
Touring. You know, it's a walking feature that allows the upper cuff to disengage from the lower cuff, makes it easier to stand in the lift line.
Yeah, give that natural walk feel. I mean, because
Yeah.
you are going to be a
Take
little
a few
more loud
less
with
of those surprise body beaters in the parking lots
right,
or
that's
going
right.
up and down the stairs. You know, so the manufacturers, you know, they remember, oh yeah, the rear entry boots, easy to get on, easy to get off, easy to walk in.
Sounds
Easy,
good, and also
easy,
comfortable.
easy. Yeah.
Ski boots have come a long way to keep that foot comfortable and also that custom fit.
Without
we see
a doubt.
the vacuum feature on this boot here. and
Totally
it's
custom
just-
moldable, not only just a liner like
Yeah.
a lot of manufacturers have,
But the plastics
but
as
here
well.
the plastic shell is custom moldable.
Yeah, that's
so
great.
you know, remembering custom fitting has a place in ski boots. The manufacturers have really come up with some great refinements and some equipment that really is user friendly and makes your day on the hill a whole lot more enjoyable.
It sounds great. So you can find boots like this in your shop at Precision Ski. Where is it located?
We're on Summit Boulevard, right next to Cammy's Yogurt, sort of across from the Walmart complex.
Yeah.
And
not just boots. You can get your demo skis or rent some
demos,
stuff, gear out,
accessories,
or buy them.
do
keep
a
them
lot
with
of
you, yeah.
tuning.
That's
So if
right.
your skis aren't waxed for the day,
There you
better
go.
get
Lots
in
of
there.
tuning. Yeah, I got to check it out again on Summit Boulevard in Frisco. It is Precision Ski, and we're also giving away a free Precision Ski tune for our watch win today.
Awesome.
So
Awesome.
someone who's watching this morning ought to be in the shop here shortly to get their gear
Okay.
all tuned up for you. So thanks, Jimbo, for coming in here. Always good to see you, and just
for having
a neat little expo display of seeing this boot. I can't.
Yeah,
again,
from
like,
the
this
archive
is-
department.
Yeah, archive
Can you imagine
department's
putting
right.
those on every morning?
Not at all. Don't want a part of that at all. Anyway, all right, let's take another break here. We'll be back, and you're watching Summit Sunrise this morning on this Saturday, and we'll be right back after this. Stay tuned.